future is really looking good for World Tanks Blitz. Now, before we jump into the main subject in this video, I just want to say that why is it looking good? Well, for those who don't know, Tank Company is just around the corner, and it's going to be coming, I think, August the 12th. I'm not so sure if it's going to be for both platforms. I just think it's Android, which is unfortunate. But yeah, if for those who don't know what Tank Company is, basically it's a wall of tanks but for mobile. I don't know if that's really insulting Tank Company and their developers, but it's practically what it is. But yeah, before we jump to the main subject of today's video, we're just going to watch Wargaming's new update, and we're just going to go overview what they have released. And yeah, hopefully it's just going to be a pretty nice video. So let's just jump right into the video. It's coming soon, new events, new tanks, and new clan activities, etc. So let's just jump right into it, and I'm going to try not to pause it a lot, but I'm just going to cover a bit of the subject. So as you'll notice straight off the bat of the video, I just paused it immediately. But no, the Cromwell B will be coming in an event for free. You will be able to get this tank for free, I imagine. The Cromwell B, overall, it is the best tier 6. However, it's only the best tier 6 in pro hands, because this tank does not have any armor. And if it doesn't have any armor, then it's not going to be very forgiving. So yeah, that's just that. As you'll see there, I just want to say, imagine if, you start off just into the battle, and imagine if you could, come down in a parachute in your Cromwell B Berlin. That would be awesome, but I don't see that happening. But anyway. So you'll see the Cromwell B there. And this is the event. You can get the Cromwell B in. Also, what's really interesting, you can get these containers. It looks like you do have to get masteries. Now, these are tier 5 containers, which are really generous. This is a really good event from Wargaming has done here. They've gave out the best tier 6, and they're also giving free containers that give you guaranteed tier 5, even tier 10 tanks. I mean, if you own all the tier 5s, you go to tier 6. If you own all the tier 6s, you go into tier 7. It's for free. So yeah, it is a really cool event, and you can literally just get a smasher for free. What an event this is. And there's the new Skoda T46. I didn't really cover it in my channel, but it is the new Czech Republic or something like that. Slovakia, new tank, new heavy tank, which is kind of cool. I really haven't looked at it yet. It looks like a Tiger 2 tier 7. This is obviously a very simpy background in the game. I know a lot of my fans really do like anime, and I'm not one of them. I fucking hate that bullshit, but I'm not going to really shit on it too much, because I do have a lot of fans that like it, so I'm friends, so I'm not going to hate on it too much. And another clan event, which is, the WT, which is not the best of things, because the last time I did a clan event, I couldn't get my hands on the prototype. So I'm not a big fan of the clan events. I mean, it is something free, but for me, I don't have the best of people in my clan, so I'm not a big fan of the clan events. But that looks sick. I think, is that what I think it is? That's not a Helsing, is it? That does not look like a Helsing. Does that look like a Helsing or not? Let's go back. Sorry for pausing this a lot. I'm just really interested. See, that from here looks like a Helsing. I don't know why. The turret looks... I don't know if it's just me. The hull looks different. I know the hull... It's not a Helsing, but it looks similar. It almost looks like it has a double barrel when I first saw it. But I don't know what this tank... I think it's a new tank. I haven't really checked yet. That looks cool. Again, I haven't really seen any of these tanks, so I'm just describing them. And obviously, the Valkyrie comical tanks, which probably are coming soon in the stores, which is, something there. But yeah, that was the video they released. It looks pretty cool. You know, it's got a lot of new events in. And this is why I'm saying that, you know, the future is looking pretty good for World Tanks Blitz in general, because I don't know if it's just me, but is anyone noticing how generous they're becoming? And I feel like it's because, you know, Tank Company is just around the corner, and they haven't really got many options, but Wargaming is actually being really generous so far. But yeah, so let's just jump into the replay and explain my full down opinion on this new update and World Tanks Blitz in general. So now we're going to be hopping into the main subject of the video. Why is Tank Company being released in general a good thing for World Tanks Blitz? Well, the main factor is because Wargaming is vastly improving their game. I mean, we see it nowadays that they're giving out better premium tanks for free, and they're doing all these kind of events and all that just to get better tanks, and doing these you know, events that give you opportunities to even get paid to win tanks. Or they're actually selling, you know, more tanks, better tanks, not in crates, which is really amazing. I mean, I asked for the VK90, they sold the VK90, they're doing everything we asked for, and that's what you know, that's what they're doing. They're starting to listen to us as a community, which is amazing. And that's one point that, you know, they're listening to us and they're improving their game vastly. And, you know, they haven't got a choice, as I said, because, you know, Tank Company is just around the corner. But another factor is as well that they're improving their game a mile off. I mean, it's just been 2 months and the game looks, you know, superb. You've got hit shells on tanks. It really does look like what PC, but for mobile, which is obviously it's World Tanks Blitz, but it really does look like a PC game, not just a mobile game, if that makes sense. It really does. It is, you know, showing itself to be one of the best mobile games so far, which is, you know, really good. And another good thing about Tank Company being released is that you know, there's probably going to be more, you know, more tanks being released in this game, more tier 10s being released, more texture lines being released, you know, etc, etc. Probably even more game modes being released. So it's obviously, yes, it's a bad thing that, you know, they're probably going to be losing players. More players are going to be hopping onto Tank Company. But if Wargaming, you know, obviously, which will, you know, probably fix the issues in this game, and you know, listen to us as a community and release more tanks, which they will do as soon as Tank Company is released, Wargaming is going to improve their game by a mile off, and we're going to see a better World Tanks Blitz. Honestly, we are going to see a way better World Tanks Blitz in general. So let me know in your thoughts. I just thought I'd make a video on this because, you know, not a lot of YouTubers are talking about this, but it is a logic. I think we all know this. But as soon as Tank Company is released, I promise you, World Tanks Blitz will be a far better game after Tank Company is released. I mean, we're just gonna have to see. We're just gonna have to see. But I know for a fact, World Tanks Blitz will be a different game. You know, it'll be a different breed of game when Tank Company is released. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be enough for today's video. Let me know your thoughts below. Will Wargaming improve their game, and is the future going to look good for World Tanks Blitz in general because Tank Company is being released? But yeah, guys, thank you all for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.